Hello, hey Jamaica Guy TV, how you doing? How you doing, brother? Just coming onto my live. I just decided to go live. Hey, Miss Valerie, how you doing? How you doing? I'm trying to see. Same to you. Blessings Sunday to you too, brothers. Blessings Sunday to you. Hey, Jamaica Newfie, how you doing, brother? Did you see the video today with Mom? Hi, Miss Karen, how you doing? How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing today? Happy Sunday to everyone. It's so funny how I look up and look back down. I'm just trying to find, here, this is maybe what I'm looking for. There's a name I'm trying to call out a friend. I just subscribed to this kid that I saw online last night, and I wanted to subscribe to him. So let me turn this down a little bit. Hi, Miss Anesta, how you doing? Happy Sunday to you too. Happy Sunday. Guys, I want to apologize. Hi, DN family, pick up yourself. Hi, Erica Garden, how you doing? You know, I want to apologize today for the premiere. I was not on my mom's premiere today. And why I was not on there, I was helping one of our subscriber out today, and I want to apologize for that. Right? I could not make that. I was literally helping her out with another friend of mine. So I made a little video of what I was doing, and I'll try to release it maybe later on, if not tomorrow. And that will explain to you why I wasn't home for that. Hey, Miss Carol, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, so last night, guys, I wanted to... Hi, Jackie, how you doing? Miss Walters, how you doing? Blessings to you. I was on my computer last night, just scrolling through, and I see this kid on there, and excuse me, and he was doing I think he was playing a game that my nephew played, and I clicked on it and looked on it, and is this kid, I think he's somewhere in the United States, and I was just watching his video. I saw him did some backflips, and I started laughing because I did a backflip, and I told him I did a backflip on my thing. But he was so excited last night to say, I think it was his brother, excuse me, call his brother over and was saying, oh my God, I have a big YouTuber in here. There's a big YouTuber here. There's a big YouTuber here. You know, he was so excited. Now he has about over 1,000 subscribers. He needs watch hour. It's a kid here, guys, and he's doing everything just to get the watch hour. So I told him I would shout him out. I told him I'll be on live tonight at 6 o'clock. I'm a little bit late. Hopefully he'll come on over here, and I'll introduce you guys to him. And eventually, you know, if you guys can please just subscribe. It's a young kid, 17. I think he's about 17 or 18-year-old young kid, but he's trying to do the right thing, and I heard he's doing pretty good in school, and that's what's the main thing that counts. I will talk to him about certain languages, though. Yeah, man. Blessing, Miss Scott English. How you doing? Hi, Share Life and Travel. How you doing? How you doing, Miss Marsha T? How you guys doing? Thank you, thank you. I just finished eating, guys. I just came home, took a shower, and I ate not too long ago. It was a really nice day. Started off very nice. You saw Pops and post that video on Mom's wall, Auntie Pauline Yarto abroad, where he started doing some exercise and then he went out there to push the lawnmower. Guys, I had to take over that. Pops cannot push that lawnmower anymore. Him almost tumbled over outside there. Anyway, he came inside. It started getting hot. He came inside. He did a good job. Don't get me wrong. But then he came inside and he was fast asleep. So I recorded that as well too. So you'll see where I recorded him sleeping. Hi, everybody. Hello. I see something deleted. Hi, Miss Sandra. How you doing? Hi, Liam. Hi, how you doing? Evening rolls, Harris. Yeah. So, I'm happy that you guys are on. Thank you very much for coming over to see me. I'm just going to talk randomly again about everything. I was watching Gemrock last night and with my mom on there. And boy, after mom on my other phone here, because she doesn't realize I'm on live on my phone. I did live on my phone. This way I don't get kicked off. So let me try get her on here and just try to see. I don't even think I have her on here. Let me see if I can reach her here. Here, yes. That's going to let her know that I'm on live on my phone. That heat knocked Pops out. And let me tell you guys, me and this kid, we were helping out one of our mom and I subscriber here. We're doing a good job for her. I don't want to tell you what I was doing. I want to surprise you guys. I made a little video of that. Very small things. So I'm just going to add it to something. So I want to show you guys what I was doing, why I was not here on the premiere today. So sorry for that. Let's see. I think I might have to put on speaker. Hello? Oh, sorry. Hello? Hello? Mom. Okay, you called me on the phone, Mom. I'm on live on my phone.
Okay.
So
can I talk to you? I don't want to.
No, you cannot talk. You cannot talk to me now because I'm on the live. Can I call you back after the live within an hour?
I'll text you.
Okay, Mom.
I'll text you.
Okay.
Right.
I'm sorry about that, guys. Yes. So yeah, it became really hot outside today. Really hot. Really hot. Guys, this is one of my new glasses. You see how thick it is? That's to show you how bad my eyes are. My eyes really got really bad. Got to go back to this guy's profile because I forgot it already. Yeah, so back to Gemrock. I'm sorry. Back to that Gemrock story. So I was on with Gemrock, where Gemrock was coming up talking about the same thing with me with the dopey and those kind of stuff. And I was really getting down into it, man. If you see, all of us was getting down into that thing, about dopey and all of them things. And it was a really nice segment, and I think we want to continue that another day. Not today, I won't continue that today, but we'll continue that segment another time again, right? I want to let you know, 1 second. I did book my ticket. Book my ticket to go to Jamaica, and it's coming up very soon, so I'm going to start getting ready. We're going to get a haircut soon, and start getting ready to go to Jamaica. Hey, son. Guys, let's say hello to my son for me, please. Jensen is on. That's my son. Can you say hello? ¿Cómo estás, hijo? Hi, Miss Marsha. How you doing? Good. So can you all say hello? This is the son I adopted in my heart. Oops, I have two glasses on. I couldn't find the other one. Here it is, right here. You see how crazy I am? Looking for the other glasses. Here it is. So, well, this glass is actually much better out of, so I'm going to keep it on. It's thicker. Welcome back to Gemrock. Yeah, man. Thank you. It was. I like watching him, man. I like watching him as well. You know, him and mommy was on. Mom did pretty good on there where he was asking mom some question. Yeah. Hijo, you okay? Everything to bien? Yeah, thank you, Miss Barrett. Thank you. Hija, por favor, hola, for everyone. I can't, guys, my Spanish is really bad. Mexicanese. No, he's from Venezuela. He's from Venezuela, Matthew. But I met them in Colombia with three of them. The same thing I'll be talking about, which I was talking about the paid forward, and that's how I met. Jason is one of them, just like that, how I met, you know, everybody helping everyone with the paid forward. Watching that movie, I keep on telling everybody, please to watch that movie called Pay It Forward, right? See if you can watch that movie. It's a really good movie, you know. Bien, hijo, bien. Listen, now he speaks a little English, but, and same thing, I speak just one and two little word in Spanish. You know, when the time is right, I know to use it. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah. So Jason is one of those kids that, as I said, I helped out with that, you know, paid forward thing. The first country that I helped out was Honduras. 3 kids in Honduras. I'm in Mobile. You from Clarendon. You look like you're from Clarendon. No, sir. I'm not from Clarendon. I was born in Kingston, but I lived in Clarendon for a little bit. So I went to Glenmuir. If you remember Glenmuir, I went to Glenmuir Prep and High for a little bit. So just when I went over to Glenmuir High, that's when actually I start leaving to come to the United States. Yeah, man. So I know Money Moss, Guinea Me Beat, all of them places there. Hi, Donna. How you doing? Thank you for coming on. Yeah. So this kid, I can't, for some reason, when I have the phone this way here, I can't type into there. So if somebody could, hey, and Shaq, how you doing? Free. No. And Shaq, please do me a favor, go to another room. I respect Palestine, I do, and everything, but right now, not the room for this right now, okay? Another time we can talk. My moderators are not on right now, Luke and T. Yeah, listen, I don't mind. We can really talk, and Shark. We really can talk, you know, but just not right now. I respect that. You understand? Please. I don't want to be rude or, you know, I don't want to really hit you out or anything like that. Just please, if you don't mind, you know, we say hello to everybody here. We respect everybody here. You know, we show love in this room. Yeah, man, please stay and listen to us as well, all right? Zoltan, big up yourself, Zoltan. Wherever you're from, you're new to my room. I've never seen you before. Yeah. So, guys, this kid here, I'm going to kind of show you, see if I can switch the camera around and show you. This kid here, I do not know if somebody can write that down and just repost it for me. It's a kid over here. He does everything crazy, guys. He is crazy, but is a kid who's doing good in school and puts a lot of work. He's putting in a lot of work into YouTube. A lot of work. Thank you very much, N-Shark. I appreciate that very much. Right, so I'm asking whoever can, let's go over. You guys going to laugh. There's a lot of crazy thing he does, right? But you guys will laugh, you know? To help him out. He just asked me if I could just give a little shout out for him as well. And I hope he would come into the room and so like that. You know, it's teenager, so you're going to have to remember teenager from, I think maybe from the Bronx or somewhere, Jersey City, somewhere. I'm just figuring that's the accent he has. You know, he has an accent from the Bronx or somewhere down that side. You know, if we can shout him out, give him a subscribe and give, just he wants really some watch hours. Yes. I don't think it's most of us, because he's a younger guy and everything like that. But, me already, I'm trying to help. I always try to help people, guys. Doesn't matter who it is. I always try to help people. So he's at 1,740 K, and he needs watch hours. We're trying to see if we can get him monetized. Hi, Miss Smith. How you doing? Good evening to you too. Okay, eventually, as soon as we get more people in, I'll talk about this. My trip coming up, guys. My trip is coming up. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous. I am nervous because I did not, I'm just waiting to see if people will just see me on grounds and would help me. I have not reached my goal as yet. I have not reached my goal as yet. And, I'm just trying to go after where I need to buy some more stuff in Jamaica. And I decided that, we got to go on full blast. I need to go on full blast in Jamaica. So it's going to be every single day. Every single day is busy in Jamaica. I mean, every single day. I have plans for every single day until I get back. And that trip is coming up very, very soon, guys. August is around the corner there. And I am, have to do this. The barrels reach Jamaica already. And I'm going to send, to get those barrels, that it will be down to my house until I get there, to start unpacking. We have so much work to do. I asked Joyful Julie if she can come and give me a hand. It's going to be Randingo going to be helping me out a little bit. I'll be meeting up with Jamaica Adventure, and I'll be linking up with Tropical Hunter, and I guess, Uncle Tyrone, Natalie the shopkeeper. Everybody's willing to give me a hand because I really have to do this in 1, 2, 3 and get back to New York. So and then I will start working on another project, but I want to just finish one project at a time. I've been jumping to so many different things project as well. And again, guys, anybody here in New York, in the New York area, we're not all like Garfield Williams, who will travel from Florida, come all the way here to see me. But I can't believe it. Garfield booked his ticket all the way, which is this July 26th, is this Saturday coming. They recognize me and they're giving me a rose, and it's going to be in White Plains, New York. It's on my link. If you go to Miss Grace, Miss K.O., you will see it all on her wall. Please, I'll try to post up another video of that. They recognize me. They want to give me a rose while I'm alive for the good things I've been doing, and I thank them very much for that. I do need to start working on a speech because, me, I'm going to go up there and start, my tongues, I'm going to start tying up. But I have to work on a good speech. They also recognize my mom, Auntie Pauline Yarto abroad, but mom cannot make it. Mom will not be able to make it that day, so I have to make a little speech for her as well. Lord help me. I am not too good on the speech, I'm not too good. But yeah, and Garfield literally bought a ticket all the way from Florida, coming here to New York just to be there, as well, and supporting me. I just can't believe it. So I'm picking him up at the airport. I might not be able to drive him back to the airport maybe, but I'm picking him up from at the airport. Hi, Curly, how you doing? Curly Joe. So Curly Joe, is that your brother? Is your brother J4R4MIAH? I'm trying to see. Yeah, so it's going to be a good event, guys. I have Garfield coming. I have another person from Florida said to me that she was coming. I can't call her name out, right? There is some more space at my table available, and you guys need to go over to that wall. Let me see if I can pull that up. Let me see if I can pull that up on my thing here. You know, when you're doing so much things, you don't remember what to do. Let's see. My history is here. Okay. Hi Porter, how you doing? How you doing? I see a message deleted. I do not know who that is. And I think it's in my post. Guys, I do not know if you know David. So before, let me show you. Man, I love to see this. That a very big YouTuber like David, because you know, sent, you know, I had wrote to him and he sent a nice little thing here to me. You know, big up yourself, David. I appreciate it. You reaching out and showing me some love. I appreciate it very, very much. You know, so I'm happy that other people are seeing me, and I appreciate that very, very much. I really do. You know? Let's see which one this one is. What did I do? That 1 second, guys. I hope this phone keeps up. So it's on my short video then. I hope you guys been watching. Hi, how you doing? Atella, how you doing? How you doing? Big up. That is which one now? Hi T, big up, welcome in. So I don't have nothing to worry about now. T is here. I have nothing to worry about. It's when I don't have find see T or Luke in my room, my heart beat like this. Because I'm reading and not watching what people are writing. And I know T and Luke always have my back. Big up yourself again, T. Hey, Let's Talk TV 58. Guys, let's say hello to Let's Talk TV 58. A good friend. She's always been here on our channel. It's just that she works in the schools and it's very busy there in England for her. And that's why she hasn't been much on here. She's also the one who sent me the mics to donate to give Randingo, right? And we want to big up Let's Talk TV. I Heart Matthew Matters, how you doing? I don't understand what that person was saying for a little bit. Why do you think price of homes is no longer affordable for people young enough to have children? You know, that's a good topic. It really is a good topic, you know. It really is a good topic, you know, but we have to, that's not going to be on this one here, but it's something I would love to talk about another time again, because it's got much harder, you know, not in our days. My days, I could afford to pay my own rent. I had a beautiful apartment. And guys, my apartment at the time was, what, $400 a month. Everything was included into it except for my phone bill. Those days are over. But we'll talk about that another time. Yeah, so Let's Talk TV 58. Thank you very much again for sending me the mic. So she sent me a mic for Randingo, and she sent another one to donate it to somebody else. And I have it, and I'm going to donate it to somebody else in Jamaica, of course. So I'm trying to help out, of course, our fellow Jamaicans right now. I'm not going overseas or anywhere else. I am literally going to do this. My first big thing is going to be in Jamaica. And it's going, you know, I'm going to try to help out our people in Jamaica. See the glare? I'm going to try to read without the glare, and I cannot read without this glare into my glasses. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Hi, Miss B, how you doing? Diane B, how you doing? Thank you very much. Thank you for, yeah, July 26th. You see, it couldn't come out. The mouth, the tongue did tie up a little bit. Tie up a little bit. And that's what I'm scared at when I'm doing my speech. That's what's going to happen. Hi, Shelia. Hendrik, how are you doing? Much love to you too. Blessings to you and your family. I know where to go. I got to go here. Let's go to her wall. Routh does. Hello. You're new here as well too. I do not know. I find a lot of new people coming on, but guys, if you're disrespectful, wrong room, you're going to get kicked out as fast as you even touch the button. So I hope you'll be respectful and come in and just talk, say hello to people. But if it's just playing around, you're going to be out of here really quickly. As soon as you touch that button, you're out of here. I just don't understand where those videos went. Hey, Luke, big up yourself, brother. Big up yourself. Man, I missed something. I had to come off of the live because I had another phone call, a very important phone call from little brother. And I had to come off of the live. And I missed all of that joke with Jamrock. Yeah, guys, have to go fill me in, you know. Thank you. Yes. So that's what we're going to be talking about on the 26th of this month, which is this Saturday, is talking about, yeah, oh, right, I'm sorry, yes, I saw that, Miss Smith, where it had cut off. I do not know if it was Jamrock's side or my side, I do not know. I think we're going to redo that video again, and let's just see what happens from there. Yes. DN family, Yoki man, how you doing? I mentioned you in my video the other day. DN family, I respect you so much as well. I'm telling you, I've always seen you on my live and everybody's live as well. I big up yourself. I really respect you very much as well. Thank you very, very much. Yeah. So, again, my trip coming up soon, and I am nervous. I think it's the first time I've been this kind of nervous to travel. I don't think I've ever been this nervous to travel, but this time around. Yeah, man, Manager Marlon. Yeah, man, Yoki, man. Big up yourself. I think I know who you are now. I never know who you was, but I think I know who you are now. Yes, man, the meet and greets. I think I know who you are. Tell me if I'm right. The meet and greets. Did we meet at the both meet and greet in Florida? Let's click on here and go back to this. You're welcome, Dee. I should, I appreciate it very much with you guys. I'm telling you, Miss Trini Queen, somebody who's always there out there too. Miss Trini Queen as well. I don't think she's on here, but big up to Miss Trini Queen, Miss Angie. All of those wonderful people that's been following me and been on the wall and supporting me. I thank you all very much. I really do. It's like a big happy family here. I feel so comfortable when I see all of you guys on. All of you I see, when I see on, I feel very comfortable. Miss Smith, there's like even a couple of them. Well, Phone is dying. Got to get charged. Okay, Miss Smith. We'll wait for you here. Charge him up. Yeah, and guys. Okay, that was a big one tomorrow. I won't say nothing. Tomorrow, I'm going to mention that one for tomorrow. We're going live on that one tomorrow. We have a big thing. Tomorrow's what? Tomorrow's Monday. I got to check my thing. Okay, so guys, tomorrow, I would like to go live tomorrow, and I'm inviting all of you. Let's say 6 o'clock again tomorrow. I'm going live tomorrow. Please, guys. You're going to block Luke too. No, man, please don't block Luke. Don't block Luke. Tomorrow is Luke's birthday, guys. Tomorrow is Luke's birthday. Luke, I want you on live tomorrow. And me and you are going to run things for live tomorrow. So I'm going to call you. You'll be home by 6 o'clock tomorrow, right, Luke? We're gonna scare out everybody. We're gonna talk more dopey things and old time things from Jamaica. So guys, let's wish Luke, if you guys not gonna be here, let's wish Luke from now a happy birthday. Can't click on anything. I'm afraid to click on anything. I can't click on anything. I lost connection the last time. Yeah, man. Well, I'm not supposed to screen that out, but Luke, forgive me. I'm off tomorrow. Good. Forgive me, Luke. I know I put you on the spot, but happy birthday, brother. You enjoy, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow. So my brother just walked in, guys, so yeah, I'm on live. So, Mark, come here. Mark, come here, please. Guys, say hello to my brother for me, please. Come here now.
What is it, Marlon?
I'm on live. Everybody wants to say hello.
Hey,
You saw him ugly? You saw him ugly? Him come with him pot. Him come with him pot.
Scandalous.
And there him goes. Bye-bye. Right through the door. No hello, nothing at all. Bye. Him gone right through the door. That's what he does. That's mommy's son. Yes, Luke. Yes, Luke. So back again, Miss B. Thank you, Miss Ann B. Thank you very much for even giving me that. It's July this Saturday, July 26th. I'm trying to look for the whole event. What's coming up this Saturday, July 26th? They recognized me, and it was so nice, guys, when I got that phone call. And I got that phone call a long time ago, and I appreciate Miss K.O. doing that for me as well. T, do you have the link? Do you have the dates for that for July 26th? I just afraid to touch anything on my thing here and then it knocks me off. So I know there's 7 seats available for me there. It's going to be in White Plains this Saturday. Doors open at 5 o'clock. There's going to be food and refreshment. Everything is going to be there as well. I will be there, dressed to the max. I hope them have some good music, because I'm ready to show some legs. Food, yes, exactly, Luke, exactly. Marie, I go and give it to him. If you want him, you can have him. This way I can get my mother by myself. I don't like to share my mother with him. I have to share my mother with Colas and Gemrock already. I don't want to share it with this big head one. And here's Pops, guys. Pops is in the kitchen here as well. Pops is making some tea, I guess, for Mom. And you all saw Pops today doing exercise and cutting the grass. And he was in third gear sleeping after cutting the grass. Everybody love me. Pops laughing like no tomorrow. Pops is here laughing like no tomorrow. Hi, Nikki. How you doing? Nikki R, how you doing? How you doing? Merging. Okay, I can see you in some kind of print shirt and short. Yeah, man. I'm gonna put Pops mostly on the short videos. I'm gonna give Pops to do the short videos. I'm going to try and make a lot of videos with Pops doing, short videos. I know. I trust me. Even although I say that, I'm very close to them. I'm the first person here for them at all times. They all know that. But that's why I have to tease him. Me and him, we're the two. There's two of us here and two of us in Florida for Mom, Auntie Pauline. So there's only him and I, right, here in New York, and then we have two of them in Florida. My sister and my other brother is in Florida, right? But this is the pain. This one up here with us leave with the food is my mother pain. You know where? That's my mother pain. Yeah. So I just really wanted, this Saturday, it's going to be a big thing. Garfield is coming all the way from Florida again, just to be here to support me, the concert, Miss KO. I mean, we got to big up Garfield Williams for that. This is the second time he's taking this kind of trip here. One whole day, guys. He flies, hours upon hours, because he's trying to get the best deals, and he flies here. He has to do a layover and wait for a couple, well, not layover. He has to lay over for a couple of hours. Then he reaches here. Then he spends his whole time here. Then he goes back and he has to fly somewhere else and lay over for a couple of hours and then back home. I do not know that and Garfield no young. Garfield no young. Younger than me, but him not so young. But for him to do all of that is just to show you the support we have, and we want to say thank you very much, Garfield, as well. Yes, real flesh and blood. Yeah. So now, normally, guys, I'm not on live at this hour. I'm normally on live at normally 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Tomorrow I'll try to go on at the same time. Is who that? Giz. Me don't know who Giz is. You can smile for me. I'm about to finish. Finish what? Oh, thank you, T. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, T. I see you post that up. Honorable Garf. Yeah, man. So T, I do have two new people coming on, so you just have to just stay for me. The two of them coming on here, this young kid here. I think for some reason I think they might be Puerto Rican. I think they're mixed with Puerto Rican, if I'm not lying. I think so. There's a kid that I was scrolling through last night and I saw he playing a video game with that's the same video game my nephew plays, and I remember writing to him when he was saying that he was working on it and saying that the same game my nephew plays, and then he healed me up a little bit, and then I didn't say nothing afterwards because I was in my other name, and then I told him he was looking for a watch hour and looking for help, and that's when I was giving him a little guidance what to do. Why do you stream? No hate, just wonder. Why do you stream? I stream for the stock. Is it me? Me no know who you talking. Why do I stream? If it's me, you got to go back and watch my contents, and then you'll see why I stream and why we have a lot of love in here. These are all my family. It you never give my chance for ask. Lord, I'm telling you. Yes. So, okay. So back to that now. So basically, the 26th, and then getting ready for Jamaica. Again, I said my barrels reach Jamaica, and I am a little nervous. So you guys can put in a little prayer. Just please support my channel by watching, subscribing, give me the like button. That's a big support for me. I appreciate it very much. You know. That's a kid. That's a kid. Yeah, it's quite a bit of. I don't know. I see them coming out. You know, they're coming out since lately. Them coming out since lately, but I just do not know what. I have two of them coming into the room, right? They should be coming here. I told them 6 o'clock. They're new. They're going to be new here. I do not know what other name they use. They do ask questions like certain things. So just give a little look out for me with that first before we throw them out. Because they want to know things. Why do I stream? Why do I do this? He did ask me a couple of questions last night, some silly questions, you know. But you're going to see him. You're really going to see this kid is really. He put the time in. You see how other YouTubers don't put the time in, and so he put the time in. It's his contents. He does it the same time. He does it that every day. He makes a video. He makes a video at a certain time. He's always on, so he's consistent. You know what I mean? And that is what I'm telling you. Those become very big YouTubers. It's just like Colos. He was very determined to make it on YouTube. You know. Yeah, sometimes me old, me get lazy and me just can't make a video and me go sleep. Well, these guys don't think like that. They're always thinking ahead of the game and always trying to listen to other people to find out what they can do, what they're doing wrong, or how they could help themselves. You know? So I did invite him over here. I did subscribe. I do not know if he's coming in his YouTube name or is he coming into his brother's name because... you know, he's still a kid. Oh, that's a link of the gala. Thank you, T. I appreciate it. So the link of the gala that is happening this Saturday, July 26th in White Plains, New York. You see White Flag Nation T, put it up for me. You can click on that or you can write it down and you'll see the link, what's happening this Saturday. I know the doors open at 5 o'clock. I do have space at my table. And I hope I'll see as much as you guys there. I think I'm going to cut my hair off. I think I'm going to cut it. I can't bother with it here anymore. I'm going to cut it off. So I should be getting a haircut between tomorrow or Tuesday. I will be cutting that hair off. I'm thirsty and I feel for coffee. Thank you again, T. Thank you. Yes, Jamrock did call today too. I was speaking to him. I gotta make some coffee, guys. I need coffee. And I had speak to him. He wants to do over that video again. So Luke, let me tell you something, Luke. I think it would be a epic video with you and Gemrock. Me can't say me, but I do know some old time stuff. But you and Gemrock talking some old time days things, some names coming out, some old time day things, you know. And a lot of our people like to hear those kind of stuff, some old time names. So, anybody have any old time names which I have not called out or you don't hear for a long time from Jamaica? Email it to me. Don't give it to Luke. Email it to me. Yes, any old time names like Kin Pupalik, all kind of them kind of things there. You know, games we used to play as kids. Movies were out back into the from the 80s, late 70s, 80s, and 90s. Right? You can just email me that. Don't share it with Luke. You give it to me. I want to get all of these things out, you know, and talk about. You know what I was going to buy today, T? Olex. Something I haven't had in a long time too. Olex. I was going to buy it. Is it Olex? Yeah, Olex. Yeah, Olex. Didi. I have never seen who Didi is, so keep your eyes open for Didi. How you doing? Jim and Luke were on the phone for like an hour. Yeah, yeah, man. Hi, Keisha. How you doing? Guys, let's say hi to Keisha live in America. America treating her right, so she don't want to go back to Jamaica, right, Keisha? Keisha is not too far from me. Keisha is a YouTuber, but she's shy. And I'm trying to break that out of her. Right? We're going to break that shyness out. Right, Keisha? Oh, this is click off. I need a haircut bad. And then I'm going to take off these glasses because, boy, I look like a real into that thick glasses. But I have to wear some glasses to put on. I need a haircut so bad. Correct, that's good. You hang out with me and I tell you, you're not going to be shy. You see how them just say, Mamita was shy? And after Mamita meet me, I'm telling you, I don't think Mamita was shy after that. Watching from Belize. Big up to Belize. Big up to Belize. Actually, it so happens, as you said, Didi, I don't like to say that word, you know. You made up that name for us to say that word, didn't you? You must be laughing out there, Didi. We know that word in Jamaica, what that word mean. But anyway, I was actually with a friend of mine. And again, this is another kid I helped out. He just reached out to me and just celebrated his birthday the other day. And it's another kid. It was one of those kids I met from Guatemala. So it's the three kids I helped out in Guatemala where I sent some money. If they believed in, of course, in Jesus, in God. And I reached out to them and asked them to send me their IDs and what they had to lose. And I was going to send them some money. And again, Christmas time, he just reached out to me. And it was his birthday. I still have them on my Facebook. And he just reached out to me. He was actually over in Belize. You know, so Belize, I guess, must be close to Guatemala. Right? Because I think it's just a boat they crossed over, you know. So he crossed over and go over to Belize for a little bit, maybe a day or a couple of hours, and go back to Guatemala. So Belize must be really close to Guatemala. Is that right, Dee? You may turn out, mommy. Yes, man. I make her felt so comfortable. She was really, really nice as well. You know, very, very nice. And guys, I spoke to Wendy today. Wendy and the twins. You remember Wendy and the twins? 876. That's my cousin. I was on the phone with her today. The boys are in Jamaica right now, and they went down to Jamaica to spend some time with their mother for her birthday. Wendy's birthday was on July 19th. And guys, we want to go over to Wendy and the twins. I know you haven't seen much of them on for a little bit, but Wendy has been very, very busy doing some work. I know she was away overseas for a little while, and she's been doing a lot of stuff, guys. So, you know, that's why you haven't seen it. But you know, when Wendy makes a video. You know, she goes out of her way. Hey, Michael Samuels, how you doing? Yes, find God, Michael. Find God, Michael Samuels. Any wisdom is find God and put God before you. All right? All the little childish things, we don't do that. Yeah, find God. Michael is a new person. I do not know who Michael is. That's so funny, you know, Michael. Most people here, so I want you to listen to me. Most people here that comes on my live, 99%, I know their names. When I see it, I know them. I know who are my people here. Which tribe I'm from? The tribe of Jesus. I'm from the tribe of Jesus. You know, so we're related. If you cut yourself and it's red, you see, you're related to me. And any black man from Jamaica, you cut yourself, you're related to them too. That's the tribe of Jesus. Hi, Miss Barbara. How you doing? How you doing? Big love and blessing to you, Miss Barbara. Big love and blessing. No, I'm not Native American. I could be, I do not know. My family come from all over the place, Michael. All over the place. I have a whole lot of nationality in my body. And when them look at me, them say Chinese, them say in Latino. I don't like to use this, you know. Them say Latino, but yet my last name is Chong. So you must know I'm very mixed. Yeah man, Yoki man. Happy Sunday to you, Miss Clara Smith. How you doing? Happy Sunday to you too. So Michael, I'm going to show you something. Jesus is the Father above what we praise. All man should praise one God, and that is him up there. The second person where we praise is not God, but is one of his angels. Sit to him, angel, Michael. Sit to him, angel, and that's all. So remember that, Michael. Remember those two faces I just show you, because they will come into your dreams. I still want to fly. And my brother let in the fly, you know. I wonder if my brother take a shower today. Yeah, that is it, Michael. How is it like in Jamaica? But Michael, it's nice. You have to go and visit it because you're going to find some nice people. You're going to love the food. I was born there, but I've been raising here in New York, abroad, mostly all my life. So I spent 11 years, total 11 years in Jamaica. But I go back and I try to help my people. All right, I go back and try to help my people. Those are my people, and I will never turn my back on my people. Mr. Garfield here. Yes, Mr. Garfield. We were talking about you before. Yes, Garfield. I do not know, but again, we want to thank you. And I'm going to be at the airport. You know that, to pick you up at the airport. You know, thank you for coming all the way from Florida. So big up yourself, Garfield. Yes, guys. So, you know, Garfield, hi, Miss Baker. How are you doing? We'll see you. I'll see you there. We'll talk. Garfield, you have to call me the day before. Please call me the day before that we can talk and everything like that. And Luke and T, I got some news today. I just can't share it with everybody else, but you have to call me after we're done. We talk to you, right? Everything changed up for me, and I am going to be in Jamaica, and I'm going to be rocking and rolling. I tell you, in Jamaica, I have everyday lineup that I'm doing things, and I have to push it, guys. That I can get some sleep, I'm gonna have to push it. I'm gonna have to get up early. I'm gonna have to start my thing, what I'm doing. I'll be, traveling from here to there, to here to there, back to here, back to there. Poor Uncle Tyrone. I don't think I'm gonna ever want to see me again after that. But he's willing to drive me around, and I want to big up Uncle Tyrone for that. He's always good like that for me. And I want to put something also into his pocket, right? I have to put something in his pocket, you know, because he'll be taking me every single where I just say go, he is ready to go. And so, hi, Miss McLean, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, man, I'm okay. So there was a video cut today, but I didn't get to cut that video with Mom because I was busy with one of our subscribers. I was helping her out. And you got to stay tuned for that one because I did make a recording, a little bit of it, and I'll be showing that on another day. I would love to show you way in the pot, but I can't do it. Just can't do it. Just can't do it because I'd go back for seconds again. When my mother cook, when Auntie Pauline cook, guys, you can go back for seconds and third. You know, and that is why most of my friends them did find my house, you know. They always found my house. They just knew when it was dinner time. Right? And they would hang out here the whole day because they will be eating 2-3 times before them leave. Brown suit chicken. Brown suit chicken was earlier today. I posted that out today. Another one cut. Something else cut. Because I have to do that now and again to give myself some break. You know, I cannot do the recording. You know, it's very hard, guys. So run that recording with her cooking. You have to sit down there, wait for the pot for a while. You have to stay right here. And every time she does, you have to have that camera going. Then editing come next, right? And then I have my videos or something I have to do. You know, or I'm also helping other people. I'm on every 3 things I have going. My phone, my 2 computer, my TV going actually as well. Helping people, just running it. I can just imagine. Yes, nobody don't realize what I go through. I have not been really taking care of myself. And you heard my mom would say that, and it's the truth. Where, I tell you the truth, guys, I need to make appointments to see certain doctors, my dentist, the whole 9 yard. And I just like, I don't have the time. You know, because they're going to set an appointment where I can't make it. As I'm doing something, you know. And it's just hard. I want to get in the garden properly. Guys, the garden, it's like a jungle again. You remember I just cleaned up some of the garden? I couldn't finish up the other side. It's like a jungle. It's a jungle, you know. This is where they can have Halloween this year because that's how the backyard look, like a haunted house. You know, like oh my goodness, look at my fingernail with the dirty night same way. And my beard, you know, people, my beard, a beard, but look on my hand, my fingernail have the dirt into it. Maybe I've got to soak them something here. Yeah. Hi Vince, how you doing, man? Blessings, blessing. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you very much for joining us, man. Randingo, check it in. I know you're going to pop in, you know. I know you might have been busy. Either you were eating or cooking, but I know you'd have been here. I know you'd have been here. Pick up yourself, Randingo. Hey guys, you all know, everybody, well, most of the people here know Randingo is like my little brother. And we support Randingo. Please go over and give him some watch hours, right? We're starting, you know, with him watch hours from now and try to build him up to that 1,000 subscriber. I don't want that 500. I want the 1,000 subscriber for him. I'm going to give you guys a joke. I'm going to show you this thing. So Victoria brought this back from Mexico. You know Walter's daughter, Victoria. She went to Mexico on vacation. And Victoria brought this back. You see it, guys? So I was wondering how you eat this. How do you really eat this? So I was trying to pick off the things, and it's like a Cocoa Puff. You know the Cocoa Puff cereal? That's what they have on there. So I was picking it off, eating it, and then I see Walter come and us. Because it looked like, oops, it looked like a cardboard, but it's chocolate. It was chocolate. I thought it was cardboard, so I wouldn't eat it. I was peeling it. Walter just come and bite it. I couldn't stop laughing. It's going over now. Okay, hi Maria. How you doing, Miss McLean? Going, where you going, Didi? This is nice. I'm trying to put it back in. Sorry to be eating on. I try not to eat when I'm on live. Talking about problems in part of the world. Hi, do you? Now, I'm going to say something. Talking about problems. Okay, in the part of the world. Do you like cake? You have to be a kid. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't think that's a. I'm sorry. I don't see nothing into that. I really don't see anything into that. Do you like cake? Yeah. You see how fast that was? Goodbye. My two hands them right here, so goodbye. Yeah. I'm Cynthia. Happy Sunday evening. Same to you, same to you, same to you. So now you guys see, you know, let's send some love for Miss Cynthia B for me, please. And you had Miss Diana B, and you have Miss DB. It's a lot of B's here, so I have to be careful when I'm saying Miss B, because there's a lot of good Miss B's out there. No, I just No, they just get deleted. They just get deleted. That's exactly what I do. I kind of know home is home from now. You know, I kind of just watch what they write when they come in. They come in with some stupid thing. If you're coming in and you're new here, nice try, Diddy. Bye bye. Right? You see, they come in because they're kids. They come in and write certain things and they just go bye bye. They just get deleted. Right? They don't think straight and they're not, so they're kids. So we just delete them out of the room. I don't bother fight with them. We just delete them out of the room. You see, them parents those things need to stop, right? Parents need to start get them belt back again, right? And they should know where the kids are and what their kids doing at all times. They need to know, right? If them parents find them doing these kind of things, they should take away the phone from them and take it away for life. Don't give back to them till them reach 18, them they're on their own. So, white flag. I just don't care for this guy. Me, did it do it? Bye-bye. Yeah. Hi, Rosemary. Harry, how you doing? From St. Vincent. Big up to St. Vincent. I still can't wait to come over there, Miss Harry. I really can't. And I do have, and again, I've been speaking to someone from Florida. I won't call her name because she wants to be anonymous. I've been speaking to this lady from Florida, and she has quite a bit of things that she really, at first she told me she wanted for St. Vincent, and then she said to me, she wants me to do whatever I want to do with it. Either it's Jamaica or St. Vincent. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do with these things. There's quite a bit of stuff. I just asked her if she can hold on to it because you all know I'm going to Jamaica very soon. August coming around the corner. And I have to be in Jamaica. So when I come back, I can figure out what we can do with all of those stuff. The only problem is, my people, my Jamaican people, me wanting to listen to this. Please listen to this, my Jamaican people. Me not rich. We not rich. So when people donating and giving something, it's not all the time. You know, going to get no brand new things. So it's second-hand things. But guys, I have worn it before. I've shopped. I've been to Goodwill. Okay, so I have. I'm. You know what I mean? I have. Okay, it's decent things, and it's other people who give it away to help out people, right? And Jamaica don't want it. Every time, that's a message you get from these people down in Jamaica. You carry somebody dead left or second-hand clothes. Well, at the time, if you can afford to buy it, then go ahead. If you can't afford to buy it, then if you want it, I can bring it to Jamaica and share it out. If not, St. Vincent, do not return nothing. They want as much help as they can. They appreciate it. Jamaica don't do it, you know. Jamaica send message already, you know. Me telling you, people send message already. So them don't want it. Right? They don't want it. And it's sad. You know what I mean? So if you can afford it then and you don't want what we have, then go elsewhere. Go buy it yourself, go work feet and go get it yourself. If you don't want it, and of course we go through everything to make sure everything is good. We're not left no ripper, no dirty clothes are good things. We will bring it to Jamaica. Right? We will bring it to Jamaica and do it. If not, I'm selling these barrels. It's going to be a couple barrels of stuff. That's how much thing the lady has. It will be going to St. Vincent. And even though it is not just second-hand clothes, it is brand some brand new clothes as well. And guys, a lot of it is her kids. A lot of it is her kids' stuff. And the woman must know if she clean or she not clean and so like that, that would want to donate her stuff. I did see a lot of the stuff personally. I saw it myself. Some brand new pantses, some nice Jordan sneakers. Jordan, and I'm not talking fake Jordan, we're talking real Jordan sneakers, but barely used. And it's her son's. And if she wants to donate it, and if Jamaica is going to say anything, then I'm sending it to St. Vincent. You know, and then maybe I'll talk to her because if St. Vincent have something and I can send it to another country, may I send it, go help them too. Right? But I will let her tell me exactly what you want. She did mention to me, I made the decision, either Jamaica or St. Vincent. Right? So we will stay tuned to that one. I'll give you guys an update on that one. Evening, Sandra. How you doing? How you doing? Exactly, Tia and family. Exactly. Exactly. In the middle of the hurricane that just hit Jamaica. In the middle of the hurricane that hit Jamaica. Okay? That was spoken about. It was just when the hurricane hit Jamaica. And these things were going there. We hear that people don't want to know secondhand. So if the hurricane just hit and you lost everything, and somebody's giving you something from your heart, and guys, it's costing us a whole lot of money. It not and a little penny if you buy the barrel and shit the barrel. And not only that, when my mother get these things, she wash everything, almost everything she wash, and fold them up and go through every single thing. Days upon days, my living room look like a them retail store. You know, and Auntie Pauline go through all of these things. You know much work that is? And then you got to say, oh no, want it? Okay then, all right. And then go walk feet, or go find the hurricane and ask the hurricane back for the clothes. Well, this is what we have. If you can't accept it, it's fine. Another country can accept it. I might you. Exactly. Exit, remember when me and you would play with and eat each other. What the hell? That's anyway, I minus that. My eyes gone over that one. Hi, Miss Morgan, how you doing? If you know exactly, Miss Cynthia B, exactly. Tea cooking, tea cooking, because if tea this that that person would have been out of the room in a 2-2. XX. See ya later. As you blink your eye, that's what happens. It's so funny, because they have so many names. These people here, they create so much accounts. They create so much accounts that they can do this. It's like them sit down and just create all 10, 15 account every day and go on there, because as they delete, they jump back in. They delete, they jump back in. YouTube needs to find a way of blocking these people. Just like how YouTube can track us. Why them can't track these people? Where is it coming from? How could they build? Them should have, YouTube needs to do something where if you're building a YouTube account, every information have to be, a phone number need to be there for do it, and the right, numbers and whatever, you know me talking about. Right? And this way they can't do that. She making empanada. Yes, man. I smell it all the way from New York. I smell it empanada. And then she go and call me and show off with it. Hi, Keisha, how you doing? How you doing? I will. I'll tell mom that. Yes, thank you. Yeah, but she made the mango melt. I wanted to taste the mango into it. I wanted to taste some mango. And we have a friend, coming tomorrow from Florida. She's in Fort Lauderdale. Actually, I can't say friend. So it was a YouTuber. Not a YouTuber, I'm sorry. A subscriber who loves Mom and I. And that was the same one I was talking about, right? That end up to be my family. So she's in Florida right now. One of my cousins had passed away, and I could make it to Florida, but she went down and she went to the funeral. And I heard there was over 400 people there, guys. So my cousins, I don't want to call name, Mom and I send you, our sympathy, and we're here for you. And, I'm sorry for your loss, right? But anyway, that cousin is coming down back from Florida tomorrow, back to New York, and called me and said she have a little space in the suitcase if I wanted anything. But no, we're okay. We're okay. Well, I'm going to tell her she maybe can put the empanada in our suitcase and bring down for me. The Delphines work for idle hands. Exactly, Miss Cynthia B. Exactly. Yes, Miss Morgan. Miss Morgan. I don't know that some of these people realize what and how much times I have to go around. I don't know if you remember the first set of barrels when I got all of those stuff, my mom and I drove around. I went places. I bought things from my own pocket. I got a lot of things donated. My bigger friends brought things for me. And a lot of those stuff are brand new stuff as well, So it's mixed. We throw everything into the barrel. And we sent all of that with a lot of food. We did a lot of food and a lot of new and secondhand clothes because they needed it. Pampers. Did you see how much Pampers that I got and I sent down to St. Vincent? If I did not send over 100 Pampers at one shot, at least 100 bags of Pampers we sent to St. Vincent. Okay? 100 bags, from Pampers to baby things, women things, just name it, medical stuff. We sent everything. When we heard that the people from St. Vincent had asked that they needed panties and underwear and things, we don't do secondhand things like that. Mom went and bought all of those stuff and threw it into the barrel. Right? That's the only thing we don't take is secondhand bra, secondhand panty and boxers and things. We don't really do that. We buy those and put those into the barrel. Right? So Mom, a big up to you, Mom, because I'm telling you, if it wasn't for you, I tell you, I wouldn't be here doing these stuff. It's my mother blood I have in my body. I have my mother's blood in my body. She was talking about that on Gem Rock last night. And I tell everybody, I was a spoiled one. Everybody will say me still spoiled. Hey Turner, how you doing? Thank you. Hugh Turner. That is, still do not know who you are, Hugh Turner. We're watching you. Anyway, I was a spoiled child. I'll be honest with you, I was spoiled. Me used to know how to reach to Mom and whine, cry, do everything, and I get what I wanted. I'll be honest with you, I was really spoiled. Straight through in my teenager years too. But Mom saw it. Mom saw where certain friends I was hanging out. Of course, I was young. I was having a drink. I was not an alcoholic. I never did any drugs, no pot, nothing like that. I didn't do anything like that. But she saw where maybe I was going down the wrong path. And I know I wasn't. It's just sometimes I try to give people the benefit of the doubt as friends. But sometimes it's too late. Sometimes it's too late. That's why you have to know how to choose your friends right. Right? Because one mistake can take you down for a long time or forever. So that's when Mom wanted me to go to Honduras with her. She wanted to see how spoiled I am and what I have, and look what these people have. And I think that one trip to Honduras opened my eyes so much, to see the little that these people had. It's just like when Colas went to the Philippines. I think that touched him so much in the heart. Unless you are there, unless you have traveled and see this thing for yourself, no matter what you see on TV, we post and show on here, or what people tell you, you will never feel it until you see it in person and feel it in your heart, when you literally go there and see what these people have to go through and live. Colas in that little house, pink house, with all them sister them, was living a life of luxury compared to so much of the other people that he met in the Philippines. You guys saw that video, guys. And I'm telling you, it won't hit you until you really go there in person, on ground, helping. Okay? Do you know how it is? And you guys know me, Bali, and I'm very sensitive. I had to hold my heart, and I'm recording people bawling and digging out, looking for them loved ones. I'm talking from them child, them mother, them father, their husband, their wife, them pitney, them, everybody. I mean, it was hard. It was hard. Those are things I couldn't catch on tape. I got quite a bit. Those tapes, I wish I need to get these recording out properly, guys. Unless you was there to see that, where here it is, you survive, you do not know where your kid is, and the person out there with all of the mud come down, and they're digging, and there's no tractors, there's no Americans, there's no big people from Honduras to come and help them because they're in the jungle. They're the last one to be taken care of. That's where we were, in the jungle. That's where we were, guys, in the jungle. You know? And I said it opened up my eyes. It opened up my, see, tears in my eye. Because I remember all of these things. I was like teenager. When I came back, it's like I totally changed. I changed after all of that. There's my mom bringing me there. And I says, Mom, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do, Mom. I went back to Honduras a couple times after that. And then watching that movie in 2000, Pay It Forward. Watching that movie in 2000, I said, I wonder if it will work for me. How could I do something? And this time there was no YouTube in those days. There was no TikTok and all of these things in those days. It was called AOL chat. If you all remember that, the younger ones maybe won't know what it is. It was called AOL chat. And we used to do pen friends, like friends. And that's when I sent, I reached out to 3, kids in Honduras, right? Then I went on to Mexico, then to Guatemala, right? And then I reached out to Colombia, which I'm still helping out in Colombia. Guys, Colombia is one of my next trip coming up one of these days, right? I have to help out, right? I still have more things to do. I started something years ago, even before I became on YouTube. I started something, and I have to go back and finish that. And, when you find these person, you ask them, the first thing you ask them if they believe in God. You try to investigate a little bit and make sure it's not pitney I run around and just try to look money for drugs or anything. No, I kind of like check them out first. And I ask them if they believe in God. And I turn around, I remember telling them that if they would send me, because guys, Spanish, in the Spanish thing, the writing is different and things. So no matter if them write it, I can't write it back. So I tell them to take a picture of their ID and post it and give it to me. And they did. Okay? And let me tell you something. What did they have to lose? That is why. They had nothing else to lose. They had nothing. And it was right in the Christmas time. My heart always gives way when it comes to Christmas. Christmas is supposed to be a happy time for a lot of people. It's very sad for me. It's very sad for me. you know. And I always like to do things for Christmas, always trying to do something special for Christmas for somebody else. I always try to do that. And that's where I asked these three kids, and I was doing pretty well in those days. And that's when I asked these kids, you know, to send me their ID, and I was going to send something to them. They sent it to me, and I sent, and $100 in those days was $100. Trust me, it buys a whole lot. In their country, it's enough food to put on their table for a month. For a month. Okay, and those were the days. Then I moved on. I went to Mexico. Hey, King Dre, how you doing? I'm sorry, I wasn't reading everybody's thing, but you know, thank you, Turner. Thank you, thank you. You know, those were the days, guys, where you know I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop. I just love how they thanked me. They kept friends with me for a long time, and how they thanked me. They called me Jesus, and Jesus in Spanish is Jesus, right? And I did the same thing to Mexico. Then I did it to Guatemala, and to still see that I still have friends in Mexico and Guatemala, guys. These guys are now men, big men, married, have kids. You know, except the one here in Guatemala will call me today. I think, you know, to mean, is it this 20, maybe 28, 29, you know, those are still babies for me, right? And to see that they're still reaching out to me. They don't ask me for anything anymore, you know, guys. They just reach out to me and always, always remember the good that I did. And I sent them some money, and it feels good in your heart. I have put a food on somebody's table. And that is the greatest feeling that God can ever give anybody. I'm telling you, it's the best feeling. Do I know what it feels like to be hungry? Yes. That's another story, another day. I do know what it feels like to be hungry. Not as much as other people, so I can't put myself into it. But I know. I have the same thing as my mom. We can't eat something without thinking of if that person has something, you know, to eat. It's hard. It's hard, guys. I do not know how some people do that sometimes. You know, we're always thinking of other people. And that's my mom. That's my mom's heart. I got my mom's heart. You know, here it comes around. Guys, I know I was in this moment where Melissa passed away in 2019 and Abel passed away in 2020. And even though all of that, I was going through all of that grief, I turned my anger because I was mad. It's like I was mad at them. Why did they leave me? Why did they leave me? And I remember turning that anger into something good. And I helped 3 other young men in Colombia. Went to Colombia twice, met them, and see how good they are. Decided to file for one of them. I filed for it, that you know, I'm still waiting as well. And that's Jason, my son, right? You all see, he calls me dad. Guys, it's a long story. Where these kids are coming from, what I heard, where I put them in, you know, I guarantee, you know, they always say, if it wasn't for me, they do not know where they would be. If they would even be alive today. You know, when they say that, do you know how good in my heart it feels? You know, guys, I'll be honest with you, the first of the month comes, and it's hard to say this, it's the truth. The first of the month comes, between the 1st to the 7th of the month, or the 5th of the month, I always try to make sure I have that money to send to Jason. I still help him. It's over 6 years today that I can put that food on his table. I know he has something to eat. I might not be able to help him like I used to because I had a great job. And boy, Marlon did not make money in them the days, but I was always helping people. Trust me, me make a lot of money in them days. And I was always helping because I have never seen my own money. As it come, it gone. And that's how I was helping a lot of people. A lot of people, guys. A lot of people. You know, and my mom even turned to me and said to me at one point that I need to calm down because my house was like I don't remember the name of the word she used, that her house was like it's like a free hotel. So much friends. I had so much friends. So much friends. And it's after my surgery. After my surgery in 2016, I never will forget it, where I remember looking for a friend to come and show up at my house just to help me or do something. And the only person showed up was Walter. And then see who's in my house? Walter. The only friend I have. Spanish friends here. I have a whole lot of Spanish friends I know, you know. But the only person that I call my friend, them is acquaintance. The other rest are acquaintance. Walter is a brother. Not a friend, a brother to me. Or a son to me. Right? Because I knew him since he was 15 years old and he had respect me. Today, until today, Walter treated me with the most respect as a father figure then. Or a big uncle. Right? But all the other ones, you know when it's time to cut off people. I don't hate them. Guys, I do not hate them. Even although I'm going to tell you something. My best friend, I don't want to call him name, but guys, I know them watch this. And I don't care if them watched it or not because they know it hurt me because I confronted them. The person who I called my best friend at that time never showed up. They were at my house the day before the surgery at my pool party. I had a pool party before the day of my surgery. Never showed up. Months went by because I can't walk. I have 1 foot here, so 1 foot there, so can't walk, guys. And months went by, not even a phone call. And I decided not to call him. I wanted to see who was my friends. Is one day I see Walter coming here. And I'm not telling you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. When Walter rang that doorbell and Mommy opened the door, I just remember hearing my mom, and I was upstairs. I hear my mom say something really bad and slam the door. And I had to run to the well, not run because I can't run. I have like a stool, I pushed to the window. And I said, well, Walter, stop. And I called Mom upstairs and I explained to Mom that Walter had moved away, far away. And that's why, you know, he couldn't get to come. He could come to the camp, but he did reach out to me because my mom didn't understand. But it was hurting my mom to see me hurt so much, right? And that other friend, though, who was supposed to be my best friend, right? That other friend who was supposed to be my best friend, right? Did not show up, did not call. But guys, after I barely can start walk, I had on some metal on both legs, metal and big metal things on both legs. He came here. And when he came here, you know, he said to me, oh, Marlon, I know you need money because I'm not working and I couldn't work and I was, you know, and I can't work. I know you need money. Can you drive me to Atlantic City, me and my family, and I give you $100? Atlantic City for the whole weekend. And him said, well, give me $100. And I remember looking at him and I says, don't make the door hit you upon you know what on the way out. Get out. And guys, I saw him afterwards and he's doing pretty good today, you know. He own a restaurant. And I went down there. Actually, I didn't personally go down there. It's Walter drive me down there because they all know that he was my good friend. And Walter drive there and I didn't know where I was going. And Walter parked in front of this place. And I'm in the car and when I look, it's him. And Walter just turned to me and said, be nice. And then I kind of held my cool. That's when I kind of let it go. Did I go eat the free food? Yes, Marlon go eat the free food. I don't care. I got something back. He gave me some free food. I went and had something. He says, and I was going to pay for it. And he's like, no, it's on me. I said, okay, thank you. And I left. That was it. Thank you. And I left. But that was supposed to be my best friend. So you know who you are if you watch this video, because I know your brother and certain of your family watch me on YouTube. That's why I cut you off as a friend. If I see you on the road, hello. I don't hate you, and I don't wish nothing bad for you. But that's all I want. If you can't have my back when I am low down, I don't need you as a friend. Okay? And that is a true leader, not a follower. That is a true leader. Some people with a want to go back and run. No, not me. You hurt me one time. That is it, That is it. I don't hate you. I move on. I see you. I'm saying hello and I'm gone. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't get to read anything at all, but blessings, blessings. Yes, I was going to pay for the thing, but him said, no, you don't pay for it. Well, I had it and I left. I said thank you and I left. I did give the waiter and the waitress a nice tip though. You don't have to be rude, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. You don't have to be rude. You know what I mean? You can do things in a proper way. To me, it was in a proper way where that was it. I did throw him out because I think it was very rude for him to ask me and try to offer me $100 for the weekend, right? To drive. I have to drive. You know how far Atlantic City from my house is? A good 4.5 drive there and 4.5 drive there. And I'll buy food too. No, he could have said he was inviting me as a friend. Okay? Now, if I tell you a story, that same friend, the same guy we're telling you about, I have flown to Guatemala and met all of his parents, his grandparents, the whole family. As a matter of fact, one of the family was here in my home. You saw the episode with my mom. They're good to me. They were wonderful. Those are good people. Right? I have open invitation there. They own a hotel in Guatemala. Very decent people. But what he did to me, and knowing what I have done for his family, and guys, they didn't give me not even a penny when I was going to Guatemala. Marlon did that all from my heart. Find a picture of his mother, know what the mother looked like, and the mother and the father don't do nothing to me. I love them. They love me. All of them. One of his brothers is a good person that I talk to. And still talk to the brother. But that one there, that friend, supposed to be my best friend, he done. That friendship done. See you on the road? Hello. But, yeah. The Hay family. Okay. Hugh Turner. What do I get to eat? It's funny because he's from Guatemala, but chicken kish kebab, right? No, is it chicken Slovaki? I'm sorry, chicken Slovaki, right? And that's what I had, chicken Slovaki. His partner is from that. Him and his partner runs that restaurant. The two of them are two owners of the restaurant today. So I just call it out. They know exactly who it is. Okay, Hugh Turner, very rude. $100. Yep. It was very rude of him. I'm talking. I mean, it's if you came to even see how I was doing, how I was feeling. Guys, I could barely walk still. I had those metals on. If I wanted to go to drive, I'd have to take off the metal off of my foot and try to drive with all of my big toe because the hole underneath is cut. I had surgery. It's pins inside there. So all of my big toe, gas brakes. When I came out of the car, out in public, I have to use a crutches with a metal. I can't walk just like that. Yeah, good night, Turner. Good night. Big up to Ireland. Thank you. I'm sorry, I was just talking away. I didn't get to see who you are. So thank you very much for joining my room. And so like that. You have a good night. But again, guys, what I'm trying to say is never stop helping. Never stop helping. Just never stop helping as well. Because I said, I've done so much things. I've learned so much things from my mother. So much things I've learned from my mom. Yeah. Here comes Pops coming back downstairs again. Pops looks like him hungry this time, going for tea. Yes. Pops say yes. So what we're doing tomorrow, Pops? We're going to jog? We're going to jog 100 miles?
No, I'm not jogging.
Pop said, no, I'm not going jogging. Yeah. Pops like that little push-up thing where you do the push-up and things like that. And I'm gonna tell you a story, another story that I never ever spoke about. And I don't want to sound like, I just want to tell you guys, you know, about me, who Marlon really is. I can't call name, but I know that they do watch me as well. And guy, sorry, I'm not going to call name, but I'm going to tell the story. Just last year, I got a call that this person who is a family friend, right? That is not somebody who I've met a couple times. I've stayed at her house when they went to our house in Jamaica, and I went and stayed at their house in Florida. It's so sorry to hear. I got a call that that she needs a kidney. She was dying, and she was in a lot of pain. And I thought about it, guys. I really did. I thought about it, and I called her. I says, how can I find out if I am a match with you? And if I am a match, I would love to help you. You can have one of my kidney. I mean, she started to cry. It's like she couldn't believe it that I would offer something like that. She's an American, and she's much older than I am, much older than I am. And I meant it. I wanted to help her. So we got in contact where she sent me all this information on what I needed to do. I sent it. I got everything and I sent it to them. And the funny thing is, excuse me guys to laugh. The funny thing is, I'm on the thing. What is, thank you. The funny thing is, the people them reach back to me after I send them my medical information. The people them reach back to me and says, I need to lose some weight first. I mean, when I called her and I told her what the people said, I mean, she couldn't stop laughing. She couldn't stop laughing, and I couldn't stop laughing. But guys, I did have something where it was I couldn't do it, but she knew in my heart I meant it, that if she needed my kidney, I would have helped her with it. And I think that's what matters. That's what she sees, my heart. She sees right down inside of me. It's just that the people them reached back and they said that I was a little bit overweight and there was some other issues, and I couldn't help her. So she understands there, and I'm there for her at all times. She's still here, guys, around. I spoke to actually one of my friends who lives down there with her right now, who used to live down here in New York. And now and again I would call and say hi. So she's still around, Anyway, guys, it is now exactly, how long have I been on here? It doesn't even show. I think the stories end for tonight, but guys, stay tuned for tomorrow, because I hope Luke will come on with me and we could do a nice little thing tomorrow. Tomorrow, I want to talk about old time stuff from Yard, Jamaica. Anybody, please, come on tomorrow. We're going to try to do it for 6 o'clock tomorrow, right? And come in and join it. Just give your thoughts. So try it tonight. Remember them old time things from Jamaica. Games, words, food, just name it. Come on in tomorrow and join us, and let's have some fun. Let's keep it decent, clean. Big up my one love, my family. You understand? Big up in yourself. I appreciate it very much. My neighbor Endeavor is a mentally black teenager. Blessing. Yeah, man. So, guys, I want to thank you guys very much for being here with me again. And I'm going to say good night, until tomorrow. Remember, guys, go over to Luke or come in tomorrow and wish him a happy birthday. Tomorrow is his birthday. Luke, I'm praying that you will be on tomorrow at 6 o'clock. You reach out to me and then we will try to get on. I'm going to try to see if I can do something where you can literally hear him as well, And we'll try to do that tomorrow at 6 o'clock for Luke's birthday, you know. Yep. I maybe buy a cake, but since it is dear, I might have to eat it here. Be ready. Yes, Luke. So tomorrow, guys, think about it, guys. I want you to come in and help him jump into it. Jump into this tomorrow. Think about these things. Yeah, man. Donkey Khan. Who know what Donkey Khan is? Let's see. Who know name Donkey Khan? Miss Garden Queen. Why are you nervous? No need to be. Nanny Goat, exactly. Jackass Khan, exactly. Donkey Khan, Jackass Khan. Remember them things? Yes, man. I do not know if, guys, my father used to say this to us kids when we give trouble or did something stupid. I do not know if it's a Chinese thing, because, or it was a Jamaican thing or a Jamaican Chinese thing. But my daddy used to say if we did something stupid, my daddy say, you're nincompoop. I don't know. You guys remember that word, nincompoop? I don't know if it was just the Chinese side or not, but that's what my dad used to say. You're nincompoop. Hi, Christian, black man. How you doing? Black man, how you doing? You remember Garfield, yeah, man. Miss Lynch, hi, Marlon. Good evening. Good evening to you too. Yes, I'll buy the cake, and I know since you're not here, I'll eat your share for you. Okay, Luke. Yes, I remember. Good. So it was not just a Chinese thing, right? It was a Jamaican saying at one point, or is it from the Chinese side? Because I remember my dad used to say that to me all the time. You nincompoop. That's good. That's good. That's good. Right. Boy, I tell you, I used to get that a lot with my dad. If dad was around with people, like people was around him, right? When my dad got mad, and when you know that you're going to be in some serious trouble when you go home, Daddy don't have to say nothing strong. Daddy will just turn around and you hear, I can't do it. I really can't do it. When you grind your teeth and you hear the teeth, them, he would make that noise. And I knew when I went home, I was going to get some boss-assing. You remember that word, guys? Boss-assing. And you know already, just prepare when you go home, try, and get ready for that. But when we did something, he used to use his knuckle and just hit you in the forehead and say, you're nincompoop. If I did something stupid, if him asked, I'm going to tell you what I remember, what I can remember as a child. Daddy asked me for, I think it was a Phillips screwdriver. I'm a child. How the hell me going to know what a Phillips screwdriver is? Me pull out a screwdriver. A screwdriver to me. And I remember pulling out the screwdriver and it was a wrong one. And he went like this, right in my forehead. You nincompoop. That's not a Phillips screwdriver. And that was one thing that stuck into my head. What he used to do. Just right into the forehead. You nincompoop. Good night, Miss Blackman. Good night. I'm sorry. Your stories are so... Thank you. Good night. Thank you, Monica. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, guys, we're going to cut on that because, I will keep talking the whole night after I jump into stories. But stay tuned till tomorrow and you guys hear more. Luke, my brother, calling you in a short while. Miss Barbara, I need to speak to you too. So I'll be calling you if you do not mind. Hope you fully are home. You know, Miss McLean. Oh, big up yourself. Randingo, little brother. Again, I will talk to you tomorrow, Randingo. Answer like that. Good night, everybody. Peace and love, respect. Love you all. One Father God, one Cola Smith TV, one Auntie Pauline Yard to our brad. Yeah, man. Love you all. Thank you very much. Bye bye. I'm going to wait, give a second just for you all to just say goodbye to everybody. Okay, goodbye, goodbye. And remember tomorrow, meet us here at 6 o'clock with Luke. Blessings to all. Blessings, blessings. I know a lot of people are going to be mad at me, say, you come on early. I normally see you on at nighttime on. Bye-bye, bye-bye. And, okay, let's see how I do this again. I'm trying to see how we end this. Good night, good night, good night. Okay, ending now. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Thank you very much again. Keisha T. Price. Good night, good night, good night. Dee Dee, have a good night. Thank you very much for stopping in.